Hey guys, I'm back and now we're going on vacation. Marie and I are waiting for everyone to get back from Ralph's, which is a supermarket around these parts. So I wanted to show you what we're doing. So we got Marie in the back. She normally stays in the back in our car, but this is a rental. It's a Suburban because there's a few of us going. We're taking a small road trip up north to a place near San Francisco. It's like 6 hours. She's gonna hang out back here. I'll give you a better shot of her situation back there. A lot of people use the kennel, but that's not super necessary if your dog doesn't jump around or get nuts back there. They're kind of happier with more space. So I wanted to make this video not really as like a vacation documentary, but more of a video to help you guys see how we solve the problem of taking a dog on vacation and what we did on a road trip with Marie. So we did normal things on a road trip. We stopped at rest stops, let Marie spread her legs, walk around, do doggy things, sniff around, just generally be a happy dog. It takes a little bit longer, I would say, if you have a dog than like 3 adults, because adults don't need to stop as much, but it's good just to let your dog just get out and walk around every so often. But unless you have a puppy, if you have a puppy, be very careful at rest stops because they can pick up diseases. So we drove from Los Angeles to Carmel, which is right next to Monterey Bay, and it is one of the more central and important places in California history, and even pre-California history. The Spaniards, missionaries who came to California that basically made California what it is today, they controlled all of the missions from this particular spot. And a lot of people, like artists, love this particular part of California because of its beauty and because of its climate. Far be it from me to give a full explanation of the missions in California and the complicated interaction between the missionaries and the natives and all of that. But we wanted to go there. It's a beautiful place. We decided to get an Airbnb. Airbnb is great for dogs because you can find Airbnbs that allow dogs. And amenities wise, when you think about what you're paying for, Airbnbs usually are a better value per dollar when you have a bunch of people. And when you rent a house or something like this, you have a backyard, and that's great because in a hotel room, even one that allows dogs, you're gonna have an issue at nighttime when your dog needs to go out, or during the day, or whatever it is you're doing, you have no backyard. So at this place, it was really good. They had a backyard and dogs were allowed, and so made it very easy for us to bring Marie. Obviously, the benefit of having a backyard is going to the restroom. If you do rent an Airbnb, I would suggest that you pick things up and leave no trace. We're at Point Lobos, California. It's a state park here in California, and a lot of these state parks, dogs are not allowed, but it's beautiful here. Not every day on our vacation did we take Marie to the place where we're going to go. In fact, a lot of state parks in California don't allow dogs because they're high traffic areas, and because of that, dogs really sort of decimate the ecosystems. So our first day, we were going to go to this place, Point Lobos, and also to the aquarium in Monterey Bay. And so we needed someone to take care of the dog the whole time. So we went with a Rover. And Rover is a great service that allows people to sit dogs, board dogs at their houses, or to send your dog to be boarded by somebody else. It is like Uber for dogs. and it's a great service. It's relatively cheap. It was like 30 bucks for the whole day for Marie to hang out with a family of 2 border collies, and the whole day it would update us, send us pictures of what Marie was doing before we took her to that place. We had a day before this day I'm showing you that Marie was introduced to the dogs and allowed to like play with them and see how well we matched up. If we didn't match up, we could have found another sitter for her and done it that way. It's a great service, and I'm not at all funded or anything by it, by them or anything like that, but if you need someone to board your dog and your dog has special needs or something like that, I mean, I think this is great. And also, if you don't have your dog spayed or neutered, a lot of times normal boarding places will not take your dog because they take in so many dogs that it becomes a problem. So I would suggest doing something like this where you can be sure that there aren't any other dogs, or if there are, that they're okay and you don't have problems, and at least you let the owner know what's the situation. So this is some images from Monterey Bay. I thought they were pretty jellyfish. Monterey Bay's aquarium is a once upon a time state-of-the-art aquarium. Now it's sort of behind the times, but it's still beautiful. If you go to Monterey, I'd suggest stopping at Monterey Bay to see the aquarium. After we went to the aquarium, the next day we were going to head out towards Big Sur. And at Big Sur, a lot of these trails, you're allowed to bring your dog. So we took Marie with us. Today we're going to go down to Big Sur. We're not there yet, but I thought I'd stop, do some documentation. Marie's going to be allowed to go down the trails, and I think she's going to have a great time. I thought there were a lot of beautiful shots. This one was at McKinley waterfall, which is a waterfall that drops off onto the beach. It's beautiful. We ended up going from there to Pfeiffer Beach, which is the beach that allows dogs, and also is semi-famous inside Big Sur, and a lot of surfers come here. It's kind of crazy actually when you think about people surfing on these rocks basically. It's pretty intense. It's a beautiful beach. People were nice. It wasn't crowded like it is in a lot of places in Los Angeles, and I highly recommend. I think probably if you think about all the beaches in Southern California and maybe across California, this is maybe one of the prettiest dog beaches in California. In Los Angeles, dogs aren't allowed on beaches. In fact, most beaches, dogs just aren't allowed to go on there. It's a public health concern. You know, if you let dogs go on there, suddenly the whole place is just going to be crawling with like dog feces, and you'll just be running into it, and that's a big part of tourism in Southern California. We're here at Pfeiffer Beach, and it's pretty gorgeous. Marie loves it here. I'll show you a few videos, a few clips of her playing with a dog friend that she made. Say hi. Marie was really happy at this beach, and she really, as soon as she got there, she was exploring and looking around and getting excited about going in the water, jumping around, telling us how excited she was. And it wasn't until around this point that she got a little bit scared. She jumped in there. She's Marie's favorite beach so far. Water. She liked to play in the water. She plays in the water at the beaches by our house, but she wasn't expecting that wave. Freaked her out. There was another dog there. He was a little puppy, a little German Shepherd. He almost died. When you go to a beach, you should remember to bring water, like fresh water, because puppies will try to drink the ocean water. It's no good. Bad for the kidneys. Does your dog do this? She picked it up from another cattle dog. She does this like weird jump over the dog thing. I think it's kind of hilarious. Write in the comment section if your dog does that trick. I think maybe it's a Kelpie thing. Is that a Kelpie thing? Don't they do that to sheep? Reed also does this other move. She's like jukes left and goes for the face. She had a good time. The owner of this German Shepherd didn't bring any water for his dog, so he just, I don't know if it was a boy or female or male, but this dog was super thirsty, basically drank all the water. Poor guy. So that's basically how we got around a lot of problems people have when they're taking their dog on vacation. We went to an Airbnb that had a yard for the dog. We brought her kennel to kennel her whenever we weren't going to be there for short periods of time. And we also, on days where we're going to be we needed to be 100% dog free, we got a Rover, which was fairly cheap, $30, not too bad. Yeah, it was no problem at all. She loved it. You take your dog to anywhere you want, really, see anything. And I'd say the only issue is maybe travel. You know, if you have a bigger dog like a Australian cattle dog, you can't really put it in a plane. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty easy just to bring your dog and find dog-friendly places. I suggest, you know, you do it. It's fun. Well, if you guys have found this video informative, useful, beautiful, or any of the other things and want to see more of my content, I will have some more videos coming up. I have them in the pipeline, a basics video, obviously, as I've promised, and several others. Until then, I will catch you guys later. See you later. Bye-bye.